There are countless planes of reality, containing alternate worlds very similar to ours. Peter Parker is Spider-Man on many of them. On one particular Earth, he is married to Mary Jane. Their baby daughter May is destined to follow in his web steps, as Spider-Girl. But these are the adventures of Mr. and Mrs. Spider-Man. Deep within the bowels of the New York City sewer system, the ever-amazing web-slinger confronts an old enemy and learns the importance of family ties. Spider-Man, you were a fool to follow me. I need those chemicals, Lizard. Countless lives are at stake. Yes. The lives of my family. This poison could kill them all. You got it backwards. Those chemicals are the only thing that can save your wife and son. Let the humans die. Their survival is not my concern. Can't reason with him in this state. I need those chemicals. I instinctively keep pulling my punches because I know Doc Connors is in there somewhere. The Lizard's hide is tougher than steel-plated armor. Plus he's stronger and faster than me. Attack, my brethren. Destroy the human. Swell. Here come his groupies. What's wrong with people anyway? How can they flush their old pets down the toilet? Don't those people have a woodshed they can take? Oh. Danger. Behind me. No room to maneuver. Can't dodge his. Leave them alone. Kill him, my brothers. For the sake of our family. Got to clear my head, shake the cobwebs loose and get back on my feet. Or I'll never see my own family again. I almost can't believe. That I was with them a few hours ago in Forest Hills.
What's with you, Tiger? I'm supposed to be the one who takes forever to get ready.
You look spectacular, Mary Jane.
Only spectacular. Either I'm slipping, or we've been married too long.
Let me get my thesaurus and I'll tell you how I really feel.
Stop being so cute, Peter. You've been wearing ties since high school and you suddenly seem to be all thumbs. What's the problem?
I really like Kurt Connors. He's a good friend and he also hires me as a lab assistant whenever he's in town.
But?
He's also the Lizard. And we agreed that I should avoid any situation that may require me to change into Spider-Man. Besides, I'd rather just hang with you and May.
I think May's down for the count. Besides, we're going out tonight. I'm already dressed and Aunt Anna is looking forward to babysitting. Our lives have been gloriously normal for the past few weeks. So let's celebrate our good fortune with the Connors. It's so good to see you again, Peter. You must be Mary Jane. I've heard so much about you. I'm Martha Connors. Take a seat. I'm afraid Kurt isn't home, yet. I assume he's still at the university and has completely lost track of time. I've called him repeatedly, but he isn't answering.
Sounds like the doc, Martha. He must be working on something important.
Yes. I'm surprised he didn't tell you. Is everything all right? I suppose it's all right for you to know. Kurt was planning to ask you to help him, anyway. He suspects that the drinking water we've been using at our home in Florida has been compromised.
Where'd he get a notion like that?
Billy and I have recently experienced certain symptoms.
Martha, I don't know what to. I feel dizzy. Like I'm going to start heaving, again.
Why don't you take care of your son? We'll go get your husband.
Yeah, Empire State University is only a few blocks away. We'll be back before you know it.
I hate to put such a damper on the evening. No worries. We can either order room service or make it some other night. You're very understanding. We know what it means to raise a family.
Billy looked bad. Real bad.
Did Connors mention his wife and son were sick?
No. But he did say that Lyle's vertical bar depended on the success of his project. The laboratory he usually uses is up ahead.
Oh.
You can say that again. Let's see if we can find Connors' lab notes. They may offer a clue to what happened. Got him. According to these papers, he developed a formula to purify the water. But the process could threaten the reptiles in the Everglades. The conflict between his family and the environment probably drove Connors over the edge. I need to call 911 and warn the police that the lizard may be back in town.
Save it, Peter. We both know this is a job for Spider-Man.
But we agreed.
I know. But we can't build our family by turning our backs on another one. Peter, you can't pretend to be someone you're not. You have some pretty amazing powers and a sense of responsibility that often dwarfs them. I guess all I'm trying to say is, go get him, Tiger. But be careful.
It didn't take long to track down the lizard. I just had to follow the faint trail, the subtle signs, and the panicked screams of everyone who saw him. I don't know if he picked up his entourage at the Bronx Zoo or just found them down here. Either way, I doubt I'll ever mention them to MJ. She only thinks she's okay with my web swinging. The reality is far worse. So much more dangerous than she imagines. I am so lucky that I'll never have to sit home and worry about someone I love. Spider sense tingling, warning me of. I warned you to stay away from my family. You are just like Connors, a self-centered murderer. He thinks his family is more important than mine. He's the monster. A heartless killer. You think Connors will sacrifice your family? To save his?
I can't believe Kurt conned Peter into working tonight. I don't think they'll be long. They should be here shortly. Peter's lucky to have you, my dear. You're very tolerant. What can I say? We're married to two very special men. They're sort of like cops, firemen and doctors. Their jobs are always demanding. And sometimes dangerous. But they do those jobs, anyway. They do them because they love us. And their communities.
I hate Connors. I will destroy him and everyone he loves. If he harms my family. You don't get it, Lizzie? Connors doesn't intend to. Shut up. I've heard enough. Connors will never hurt my family. You are absolutely right. That's exactly what I've been trying to tell you. Won't do it. You're here because Connors called you. He couldn't use a formula that would save only one of his families and destroy the other. Connors is a part of you, Lizard. He is family. He couldn't harm his own family. Spider-Man? It happened again, didn't it? Yeah. But this time you're going to be real glad it did.
So Connors is going back to the drawing board?
Yes. He's determined to come up with a formula that serves all his families.
I assume you're going to help.
At $8.50 an hour, how can I lose?
And you're all about the money.
Maybe not all. It'll come in handy, though.
No argument there.
Thanks for being so supportive about my web thing.
I knew what I was getting into when I married you, Peter.
Yeah, but my responsibilities were supposed to change when they came along.
Why don't we just take each day as it comes, Tiger?
Sounds like a plan.